Do that again?
What part?
You were just doing that Eminem verse.
No,
What
I'm
was
not.
that?
You recorded. No.
Oh, so now you're getting all shy because we're recording? What's up with that?
Wow.
No, just because like. Just because.
Aubrey, forget. Okay, listen. This is just us, okay? That's how that's how you got to approach this. This is just us. You were just rapping like crazy. You're doing Eminem. Come on, it's just us.
Ricocheting off me and into you.
All right, Aubrey, do it.
Hold on. Music always amazing, but that's still the music. It's not
Okay, that was terrible.
Music with rocks like that, with that. I don't know how to make songs like that.
I don't know what words to use.
I don't know what occurred to me. I don't know the rest.
Is that Rap God?
Yeah.
We just we just got
exposed
exposed as terrible parents. My daughter knows any words to Rap God.
Yep.
That was
I'm a good
I also
rapper.
know every single word to every single Logan and Jake Paul song.
Logan and J. Paul.
They're YouTubers.
Who is that?
They are okay, Dad.
They're YouTubers. What we're talking about? So boom, yeah.
Hey,
Let me
try really hard not to
explain.
touch your mic, okay?
Okay.
You're like,
I need to get shock mounts for these. You know those little things? You screw the shock mount into this, and the mic literally just sits inside of it.
Yeah.
So if you hit this, the little bungee things absorb everything, and you don't hear this.
Yeah.
You don't hear that the whole time.
Okay, so let me explain who Jake Paul and Logan Paul are.
no, I'm doing.
No,
like
Aubrey,
you, Jake
stop.
Paul.
Stop.
Aubrey,
Stop.
you've tried your chance at rapping. You've annoyed everybody to the point where we hate your guts. So now it's her turn to talk.
I'm gonna explain Logan Paul
No,
because
Aubrey,
I know more
stop.
about
Aubrey,
him.
Stop, seriously.
Okay.
Way more.
Aubrey, seriously.
All right, Haley,
stop.
go ahead.
Okay, so Logan Paul and Jake Paul are like basically the most. Stop. Okay. They're the most popular YouTubers right now.
That's not
I
true.
thought PewDiePie was.
Well, I mean, he's the most subscribed to, and he makes the most money out of everyone, but he's not the most popular. I mean,
How does that
Not
work?
at all.
because okay, so
Logan Paul, is that blonde, annoying, obnoxious guy?
with
Yeah.
the flippy hair.
Oh my
Yes.
God, why is he so? Okay,
He breaks.
I get that he has
plates.
personality,
Yeah. Okay. Can I?
and if
say
you're into
why?
personality, I guess that's the thing.
Can I say why?
Quit telling her to stop.
Why, Aubrey?
Because he breaks plates.
He brace plates.
He breaks plates.
I can go give me a plate.
No, you're not gonna break in front of the microphone.
Go give me a
Get it.
plate. I'm about to get famous. Go give me a plate.
He doesn't.
He
just,
breaks like 10
Dad,
plates a day.
Go give me 10 plates.
We don't have 10 plates.
Go give
We don't have plastic plates.
Go give me
Dad.
one plate. I'm gonna get famous. If that's all it takes, then I'll break a plate right now in front of the whole world.
Well, I'm not cleaning it up, so I'll give you a glass plate.
And then he also has a assistant named Lydia.
He has an
And then-
assistant. You're giving me so many good reasons to hate this
Oh,
guy.
Dad, he bought a grill.
Wait, is that?
I'm the new Logan Paul. PewDiePie, you're next.
Wow. Adam, you were cleaning that up. I will not do it. Is everybody wearing shoes?
Yes.
I'm wearing socks.
Oh
You're not
my
wearing-
gosh.
Oh my gosh. Dad, it's...
One down, 9 to go.
Dad, that was like one of our best plates.
We're
Well,
ready.
that's exactly what Logan's plates look like. So, like, yeah, you're Logan Paul now.
No, because look.
Thank
Great
you.
job.
See, that's all it takes.
No,
you
Dad-
break a plate, little dummies like this,
But I
they
still
just
like Logan
gravitate
Paul.
towards you.
But I still
Okay,
like
but
Logan
also-
Paul more because he yells
Logan
after
Paul-
he does it. Use a machete sometimes to break it. What?
Go give me Haley. Go give me a machete.
We don't have a machete.
I'll give you another plate.
Let's start off with one, okay?
Okay, so I would want to let you guys know there is a
shadow
real.
was real.
Oh yeah, that thing is absolutely broke. And after this, we get a recording. You guys are not gonna be able to walk for a minute until I get this all swept up and
Well, I
vacuumed.
have shoes on, so I'm fine.
See, I'm a responsible YouTuber. I break things, but I clean it up. I don't have an assistant clean my stuff up for me.
Oh no, they
I mean-
volunteer.
Who volunteers?
His assistant, they volunteer to clean up for him.
Okay, assistants don't volunteer to work for the boss. That's their job.
Sometimes Logan does actually clean it up.
Yeah.
He
How do
breaks
you
plates.
know? Does he do it on camera?
Yeah.
He's doing that just to get more views.
No, he's doing that because
How many views do you think
he's
I'll get for that
actually-
plate break?
None.
0.
Really?
Yeah.
I
and
mean,
now that they know, they're
Just
not
name
gonna
this
do
episode I Break a Plate.
I break a plate like Logan Paul. Following in Logan
I'm
Paul's
gonna name this episode. I'm coming for every YouTuber in the history of YouTubers. We will be number one.
Oh,
Dad,
Get used to it.
Dad, no, name this
not
podcast Rice Gum, comma, I'm coming for you.
Oh my
And
god.
then like 5 exclamation points. Everyone will come running. And then like in the description,
Who's Rice Gum?
He's like the second famous.
he's the worst person in the
He
world.
is.
You want me to start online feud with him right now?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
What does everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Don't yell into the mics.
Okay,
What does everyone like, or why does everyone hate him?
Well, because he goes against every YouTuber. He roasts people, and he's the worst person ever.
Does he?
Can I say some more reasons?
This guy's gonna
Can
be.
I
I'm
say
gonna
some-
ruin this guy's career.
Please.
I don't know
Can
anything
say
about
some
him.
more reasons?
What are we?
That'd be
do.
a blessing to us.
I
Okay,
would love you forever.
Rice
My
Gum,
goal is to get.
Rice
Why?
Gum, if
I
you're
feel like I'm
listen-
yelling into this thing.
Rice
I feel like
Gum,
Aubrey's
if you're
yelling
listening
into
to this,
My-
I hate you.
What's his
Okay.
name?
Rice Gum.
Rice Gum.
Yeah. I know it's terrible.
What's the reason for that name? It's
I
making me
don't
angry
know.
just thinking about it.
He's
He made a diss track on Jake. It's terrible.
Who's Jake?
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul?
Oh God.
gosh.
That was John Paul. Wait, no, that's a disciple.
Wow.
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 No one's gonna listen. Oh my gosh, that hurt my ears.
Katrina, you been awful quiet. You tired?
No, I'm not tired, but somebody told me that today at work too. You've been quiet today.
You okay?
Yeah,
You
I'm
can talk for a
okay.
little bit.
You PMSing?
No,
Katrina.
Adam.
Dad, you said this was supposed to be kid friendly.
PMSing is a that's a thing. That's life.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
kid friendly. You're gonna do it one day too, Aubrey.
Okay.
I can't wait till you guys all cycle together. You know what? I need to get a second home. That way,
A home away from home, just an apartment
for
somewhere.
about a week and a half straight, or every month, I'll just go sleep somewhere else, and I'll come back, and you guys will be like, "Oh, I missed you."
No, like we didn't break
The house
any
is a
plates
mess.
out.
We've been fighting the whole time. And
We've been like wrestling
I
like
walk-
John Cena in the Rock.
I walk in the door, everyone's got like mascara running down their face, everyone's crying, the house is a mess. There's like that white powder from like donuts smeared all over the couch.
There's like just like pictures just falling down on the floor.
Aubrey, chill out. We don't
Yeah,
have ghosts.
seriously.
Why would pig? Why?
Because we were throwing
You always
down.
take jokes too far. Now it's just stupid.
Yeah.
You've ruined the whole bit.
You've ruined the whole bit.
It's like British now. What's happening?
So,
Okay, so
let me
okay,
explain who Logan and Jake Paul are
No.
without Aubrey interrupting.
okay, Aubrey, give her the floor. You tell me about Logan and Jake Paul, and then you tell me who your favorite. If that's your favorite, pick out another YouTuber that you love. Tell me all about it, and then we got to get into this. What's his name?
Rice
PewDiePie.
Gum?
No, Rice Gum.
Yeah.
That we got to talk about this guy. I need to know who he is. Send me. I'm gonna look up his YouTube videos. I'm gonna ruin this guy's career. I
Please
don't.
do.
I don't know him.
Please
Do
do.
it.
I don't know him, but I hate his guts.
You should.
You're gonna bless us if
For
you do that.
the fact that you two do not like him, in Aubrey, you hate him apparently.
I hate
do.
him.
The
too.
fact that that's the case, because you guys are like the sweetest people ever, and if you guys have a problem with him,
I want to beat him up.
this guy's a Delta Bravo that needs to go down.
Yes.
Yes.
He says more cuss words than Logan.
Here, it's Haley's turn right now. She's telling us about Logan and Jake.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
Okay,
tell him
so
about-
Logan and Jake Paul, they're brothers. Logan is 22 and Jake is 20.
Wow, we actually know that.
Your sister has the floor. Shut your pie hole.
Sorry.
And so they are both from Ohio. And they're pretty good YouTubers. I mean, they're not that good. I mean, my favorite YouTubers are so much better at making content and thinking of ideas and actually they're better at their job. But Logan and Jake Paul, they've taken on a following because they start a bunch of drama. Like
With other YouTubers?
with themselves because they're brothers, and so it's really easy for them to start drama within themselves and get a lot more views and a lot more subscribers because of it. But I know Jake Paul, he also like roasts. You know what roasting is?
Move on, Haley. Oh my God.
Guessing
He al-
someone.
Yeah, so he
Thanks.
roasts PewDiePie and Rice Gum, which are really big YouTubers, and so they just put different people's names into their titles and get a bunch of views, and they get money from it. And so
YouTubing is the easiest job ever. You
and
just
so
you be silly and goofy and start feuds and get people interested, and all of a sudden you're a millionaire.
Logan Paul
We're
recently
next.
Logan Paul recently, he has a roommate named Dwarf Mamba.
He's a dwarf. His name
Yes.
is Evan. He's the best.
He's a dwarf. He has long hair. And they bought grills for like $10,000 each.
From Paul Wall.
I
No.
don't know.
There's a white rapper named Paul Wall
Well,
who
I
makes
don't know.
custom grills.
No,
I don't know.
it's made by someone else. He said it in one of his vlogs. But Logan's on the top it says Paul, and then on Dwarf Mamba's on Evans on the top it says Mamba.
Okay.
And Logan just has recently been spending a lot of money, and it pulls a lot of people in.
It's disturbing how much they're in the know of all this YouTube drama. You guys spend way too much time on that website.
Honestly, I haven't been watching YouTube a whole bunch. I only see the stuff whenever Aubrey watches it.
Aubrey watches the weirdest crap on YouTube.
I know.
Like-
I'm starting to go to the weird part. I used to be going to like the interesting stuff, and now I'm like,
So do you just like start on a video and then you go watch something that's like that video,
Yeah.
and before you know, you're watching cows poop on chickens and weird stuff. It's like, how'd I get here?
it's like, wait, I was at this video. I was here. Oh my
Trying to
God.
retrace your steps on how in
Yeah.
the world you got there.
Honestly, whenever I
Can
watch
I-
YouTube, I just look on the page of like recommended, and all my stuff is like slime videos and makeup.
It's because they know your history and
Yeah,
they,
I just watch slime videos and
That's just
makeup.
crazy.
All right, Aubrey,
know
you're up.
everything about you.
Tell
I
us
mean,
about
it's
your
Google.
favorite YouTuber that's not Logan Paul.
Or Jake Paul.
Well, that's gonna be hard. Can I tell you about rice gum first?
Yes, if you don't have another one that you want to talk about, tell me about Rice Gum.
Okay.
After we talk about rice gum and all this stuff, can I tell you about my favorite YouTubers and why they're my favorite?
Is it GMM?
No.
Are
It's-
are they considered YouTubers?
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
YouTubers.
Jinx.
Like they have millions of followers too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or subscribers?
And they're amazing. I love their videos. But I have one YouTuber that's like,
Okay, Aubrey,
One of my
give you the
favorites.
floor for a few minutes, and then we'll get back to Haley. Tell me about
Okay.
Rice Gum. I hate saying. Okay,
you
Okay.
can call him Rice.
call him RG.
That's even worse, Dad. Just don't.
Good.
Um,
He doesn't deserve me to call him his full name.
That's not really his name.
Is he a tranny?
what does that mean?
Nothing. Go ahead.
So basically, he made a diss track. That means like,
I know what a diss track is. Move
Okay.
on.
with Alyssa Violet, which is Jake Paul's ex-girlfriend, and which made him,
Oh, so he took Jake Paul's ex-girlfriend and made
Yeah.
a diss track dissing Jake and Paul?
yeah,
Or
Jake Paul.
Jake and Paul.
Jake Paul? Okay. I've been on YouTube for 5 minutes, okay? I don't know who any of these people are.
They're just both cracking up.
Yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, they're laughing at me because that was Jake and Paul. I apologize for nothing, okay? I've been on this thing for 5 minutes. And hey, I guarantee you 5 minutes into their career, they weren't breaking plates.
They were. First episode of Logan Paul. Sorry, I'm yelling. The first episode of Logan Paul on YouTube, he was at Burning Man. It was basically like a desert, just having the time of their life. It's weird. Okay.
Get to your
Rice
Like
freaking
a
point.
festival.
Yeah. So, basically, he's terrible. He made tons of diss tracks that don't even make sense. He's a terrible rapper. And the only thing that I uses all of his YouTube money on is a huge mansion and clothes, which is absolutely terrible.
These YouTubers are just punks creating
know.
drama
No,
and
that's
being.
so frustrating.
But
They do
it's
not. They haven't worked hard
Honey,
for their money.
Push that away a few more inches. There you go.
I'm
Never
still
mind.
talking.
Sorry.
And I don't know how old he is. Thank the Lord, because he looks like he's like 50. And
Ooh,
so,
wait till word gets back to Paul Gum. Wait, what's his name? Okay, Rice Gum.
Paul Gum.
It's Paul and Jake and Paul Gum.
Yes. Jake and Paul. Best friends.
forever.
All right, hey, let's forget about the YouTube stuff for a second. If you're just watching this for the first time on YouTube, episode 1, we kind of finished talking about Aubrey, and we were going to talk about her medical issues because you can't tell with clothes on, but she's got some medical issues going on. And Katrina, why don't you give them a rundown of what she's been through? And the reason we talked about it a little bit was because if you're listening to this, you might hear Aubrey clear her throat a lot, and she coughs a little bit. She's got to turn the mic away to to kind of clear her throat. But there's a very long story behind this. Can you give us the synopsis?
not sick.
Not the details.
I'm not sick, don't worry.
Yeah, she's not sick. Does it sound good right where I'm at right now?
Maybe a little bit closer.
And also, I do not have allergies.
All right,
Well,
how
I
about
do,
that?
but okay.
That's fine.
All right, so Aubrey was born. Aubrey was born 7.5 weeks early. We found out after she was born that she has what is called Vactral syndrome, and Vactral is just a what's the word?
Acronym.
It's an acronym, and basically, a lot of the major systems of her body have problems, issues. Whether it's so when she was born, we found out she had tracheoesophageal atresia. So her trachea and her esophagus stopped at her collarbone, and so she couldn't swallow.
In layman's terms, her esophagus that attaches to your stomach, for people who may not know what an
couldn't
esophagus is, it's the tube that, when you swallow,
When you
it goes
swallow.
hers stopped like right here.
No, at her collarbone.
Okay, it stopped. So it didn't connect all the way to her stomach. It was just like a blind pouch. And her trachea was the same?
Yep.
No. Her trachea attached to her lungs.
Her trachea. Wait, her trachea is that what you breathe through, right?
Yeah. The trachea.
So her trachea attached to her lungs, but but they were attached together so that even if she was able to swallow, her food would go into her lungs instead of her stomach.
Yeah, so like the first 3 months, before they could, because she was so little, before they did the surgeries, she was in the NICU for like solid 3 months.
Right, 89 days.
Yeah, with tubes down her throat. They had to keep a suction tube down, hitting that blind pouch, so it would continually suck up the saliva and all that junk. Because if not, it was going to back up and go straight into her lungs.
Right.
That'll make me really sick.
And she was born without.
No, don't say it. No,
Aubrey,
please, no.
you cannot yell into the mic. That's straight distortion. Hey, stop playing with the mic, man. Like that's all kinds of loudness.
Don't say it, though.
Haley or Aubrey, nothing to be ashamed of. She was born without an anus. Okay, they had to make her a man-made one. One of her lungs was only getting 4% of the blood that it needed to thrive and to grow, so it kind of stalled out, and it was staying small, making her sick, and we kept going back to the hospital, and finally they figured out it was that one lung, so they removed one of her lungs. But this is all kind of boring stuff. So the reason she coughs a lot is because those tubes that were down in her throat so much, there's a flap. What's that called? There's a flap. Whenever you swallow, there's a flap that opens to breathe, but when you swallow, it closes over that flap that leads to your lungs. So when you swallow liquid or food, none of it goes down into your lungs. Yeah. Well, she had tubes going into those so much that hers like pretty much got soft and it doesn't function like it's supposed to. So she aspirates a lot. She gets a lot of like small amounts of fluid or food in her trachea really easily. So it's just her body's natural reaction to try to cough it out.
That's good.
That's it.
Good explanation, honey.
Doctors.
I asked for a synopsis. You were starting at day one trying to give us the whole details.
Doctors.
Aubrey, you got to talk to the front of the mic, sis. It doesn't work like that.
Okay.
Yeah. If you could just leave it alone and just kind of pull it toward like we talked about, that'd be wonderful.
No. Oh, okay.
The doctors did tell him that he was a genius, and he is.
Yeah,
so.
I had a neurosurgeon or not neurosurgeon, like a pediatric surgeon.
She's
tell
never
me,
had a neurosurgeon in her whole life.
Well, I had a surgeon at a children's hospital tell me that I was a genius. So I don't know what you guys want from me.
More than
we want you to be a genius.
Yeah.
So good luck trying to live to that.
Reality?
Living up to that.
Oh, my arm looks good with her. Holy cow. Go check this out on YouTube and see my big guns.
Look at my
Welcome to the gun show.
There
is a bump in Haley's arm.
Know.
Look at my arm. There actually is a bump in my arm.
There is. Oh yeah,
there is.
Mine's way better.
I'm not weak.
So just for the record,
I look like
this is my
Gaston.
13-year-old. That's my 10-year-old. My 10-year-old can do twice as many push-ups as this girl. And she weighs 45 pounds. She's about 180?
Oh.
Oh.
Can I say something?
I'm like 117.
Okay, you know how I'm only like 41 pounds?
Mm-hmm.
Today I was 44 pounds.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, by the way, if you guys are watching or listening, if you guys don't know, I am really underweight, and it's really bad for my health and everything. And so, whenever I gain weight just a little bit,
It's a big deal.
yeah, it's a big deal. Normally, people will be like, I gained like a lot.
Oh no, I gained 5 pounds.
Yeah, it's like I gained like 5 to 10 pounds. It's so bad. To me, if that happens to me, it's like, thank you so much. Like, it's amazing to me. Like, I'm not the normal weight for a 10-year-old, and that's really bad for my health and stuff like that.
So, just a small recap. Okay. You done?
That you just not talked about it.
We got to get you like some kind of muzzle or something.
A muzzle.
What does that mean?
Or,
Is that the thing you put on dogs so they can't bite?
yeah.
Yes.
But hopefully it can muzzle out her sickness. All right, girls. You got anything else before we wrap up? Oh, come back next episode because we were going to talk about it today, but then we started getting on the topic of YouTubers. Next episode, we are going to talk about the zombie apocalypse.
Oh, yes.
I'm really excited to talk about it, actually.
Yeah.
Is that it? You guys pooped out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we only went 21 minutes and you guys already pooped out.
I mean,
I guess it
I
is,
think we should go a little bit longer.
it is past you guys' bedtime,
can
so
I,
it's
can
not
I
your
be
fault.
honest real
Dad,
quick?
What?
come on.
I don't think this is very good content. I mean, we were all over the place.
That's the thing. Like, it's just like a conversation. It's not.
Conversation.
It's
where
not
we
like
talk about
everybody's
it
Haley.
gonna have
all
a
the time.
party.
It's our second episode. We're not going to be Logan Paul on our second
Smashing
episode. Can you
plates,
chill out?
screaming
Can
every
you chill
single
out?
episode.
I
God.
broke a freaking plate for you guys.
I told you not to do that.
You went and got it for me. You're complicit.
I told you I.
You're an accomplice.
You are an accomplice.
You went and got.
Haley.
What do you mean you told me not to do? You went and got the freaking plate.
I told you I wasn't gonna clean it up.
What does that got to do with your statement about saying you told me not to do it?
I did tell you not to do it, but then I got you the plate after that.
All right. Well, according to Haley, this was a terrible episode. So I guess we just won't do this anymore.
That's not what I said.
Aubrey, I had fun. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Why do you have to be such an emo little 13-year-old emo?
We talked about Aubrey the whole
Negative
time.
about everything.
Oh, you want every episode to be about you.
Okay, well, Haley's 13.
Hey,
She's born
Haley,
on October
chill out.
17th.
We got like
she's
1,000
about
more of
6
these,
feet
okay?
Tall.
She's about 6 feet tall.
She's about 6 feet tall.
She's like
she has
Bigfoot.
bright black hair. She is in love with
Bright black hair.
a kid named what's his name? Scott.
What are you talking about?
What?
Who's the kid? That's,
Chase.
oh yeah, who's the drug dealer you're in love with? What's his name, Aubrey?
Chase.
Okay, one second.
She's in love with a drug dealer named Chase.
Chase is my best friend.
Oh, who's the drug dealer that you're in love with?
Okay,
Sorry.
listen. The drug dealer was talking to me, and he got really mad at me because we asked him if he sold wheat. And
What's his
That is-
name?
Okay.
he told me his name is Zach, but his name's actually Christian.
So you're in love with a drug dealer named Christian.
Okay, I tried to get him away
That's
from
such
me.
a.
That's not very Christian-like.
Right, exactly.
Honestly, I told him to get away from me, and he didn't. So, and he
That's
doesn't
just
talk-
flirting. I know flirting when I hear it. You're in love with a drug dealer.
He doesn't go to my school anymore. He left.
Oh, good.
Haley, he's in jail.
Probably.
Your
That's
boyfriend's
He's in
your
Oh my gosh.
your boyfriend's in jail.
Oh, by the way, I do have a boyfriend.
What?
She had
Wait.
a boyfriend for like a
You
year.
knew about this?
Aubrey,
You didn't know about
Max is gone like 5 years ago. You
this?
gotta
No,
get
it's
over
not
it.
about Max.
It's the boyfriend she had last year.
What's his name?
Cameron?
Wait. Oh, Karen. Okay. Okay. Well,
Dad's acting like he never knew about any of this.
I
told him,
can't
like,
keep track. You have a
5
new
times.
boyfriend like
Welcome
every 2
to
weeks.
my life, Aubrey. He never knows what I'm talking about. He acts like everything I say, this is the first time he's heard of it.
Man.
Oh,
Okay. I'm starting to agree with Haley because I think I know what's going on.
What?
what?
I think you guys are all PMSing at the same
Oh my
time.
gosh.
That's the only explanation for this. You guys are all being negative. What's going on?
Well, everyone has different opinions. Go Miss Brooks' classroom, you don't know it all.
I mean, Aubrey's been talking the whole entire time.
Okay, Haley, the floor's yours. What's up?
We're done. It's
No, we're not.
30 minutes.
No, we're
No,
not.
it's not. It's only 24 minutes. Go for it. What you got?
I have nothing to say. I don't want to talk about anything. It's just I don't like whenever we always talk about Aubrey. Everything. It's always about Aubrey.
She's in a bad mood, obviously. She
What
looks like she's
in
about to
the
start
world
crying.
happened to
You
you?
were just like
Nothing
so.
happened to me. It's just like
You
it's
were just
always
like
about
so.
Aubrey.
She was so happy when we were talking about YouTubers, and
Well, yeah, and then we started talking about Aubrey.
we spent 5 minutes talking about her disabilities.
Okay, I'm over it.
She can't have 5 minutes in a podcast. It's going to probably be like 1,000 episodes. She can't have 5 minutes to talk about her disabilities.
I'm over it.
You sound over it.
And also,
You
told
sound
me,
like you're under it.
you don't. Okay, you told me I'd be able to talk, and then you made Aubrey talk, and then you started talking about her disabilities, and I never got to talk.
Just because I knew, because we're going to run out of time, and I wanted
Yeah,
to make
we've
sure we got it
already
in.
run out of time.
No, we didn't. We got 5 more minutes. What's up? We can talk about whatever Haley wants to talk about, and I'm not being facetious. I'm being serious. What's up? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Want me to break another plate? Go give me another plate. I'll break another
Nope.
plate.
I'll get you a plate.
Aubrey don't care.
No, I'm done breaking plates. I've already got to sweep that crap up. We're gonna have
I'll do it.
no, Aubrey. Listen, do not walk through there.
Aubrey's about to break a plate.
Aubrey, if you listen, sit down.
Are you kidding me right now?
Did you really think I'm gonna break another plate? I feel like an idiot for breaking that when I'm almost 36 years old.
Well, I mean, I'll clean it up.
Aubrey,
And I'll break it.
okay, Aubrey.
I never broke
listen.
a plate before.
Hey, your sister has made it clear this podcast is not about you. Haley, what's up? Haley, you know I love you. Come here. I love you. Come here.
Okay. Awkward.
Okay.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
That was
good.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
This is probably the best
Oh,
eating I've
pretty
ever
good.
had in my life. Here, Mom, listen. Mom, listen.
Girls,
Listen,
this
Mom.
is not making for good.
That was awesome. That sounded so good.
Can you do that, Haley?
No. That sounds like
Hey, if you girls are gonna laugh, you gotta tilt your
I
head back.
did tilt my head
Yeah,
back.
but that first burst already made it to the microphone.
Oh, shut up. Who cares?
People's
We
ears-
don't know when we gotta do
People's
this.
ears care.
drip, drip, drip. I can
Adam,
do
you
it.
do it.
Drip, 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 drip. Nope.
Listen, listen. Listen.
You
Zoom
do that
out.
with your mouth.
Me and Dad have the same tact. We just make sounds with our mouth and then flick our chins.
Dad, listen. Look, look,
What?
look.
You're doing the same thing we're doing.
No, she isn't.
Alex Wasabi can do it really well.
Yeah, he can. He's
I
really
learned
good.
how to do it from him, but I'm still practicing.
Best of my daughters, this is what happens. You get this mean,
You put your microphone to
That's
your
just one
muscles.
thing you
you
should
get
know.
this mean
You don't
tool
mess
just.
with the look in.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap.
That's
We're
a line
getting out of
of
control.
the Project Paul.
All right, guys, we'll see you back for episode 3. Bye.
Bye.
You're gonna light up the room. Just take a look